Welcome back to the channel. It's Resident Psychic Internet. What am I? Resident. I'm a Resident Internet. What am I? Resident Internet Psychic Medium. Resident Internet Psychic Medium, a spiritual advisor. Today, it's just like kind of like an impromptu video. I am making oracle cards, and I figured that some of you may want to see them, and some of you may want to know how to do them. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know who this audience is, but I have been making some of my own cards. And I only have like 5 or 6 of them because when I started the project, I severely underestimated the length of time it would take to complete. But I've been having a lot of fun doing them. This one so far I think is one of my favorite ones. This one says, silent movement, don't let your plans become the gossip of another. And if you look at it, like at the back of the card, it says English tea. But then on the front of the card, it has like all of these like tea time, Earl Grey tea, different kinds of tea. And kind of the premise behind it was like, don't be tea for somebody else, you know? So silent movement. I thought that was pretty clever, okay? Beyond boundaries. So you see there's like a lot of travel associated with this. And then I also have reach a high note. So use your voice loudly. And this is the back too. And so I figured I'm gonna make another one, you know, with you guys. We're gonna hang out. I've got my computer over here trying to upload a YouTube video. And then I guess I'm recording a YouTube video. How meta. And so I have like 3 ideas, right, for oracle cards. I have like an idea for an oracle card that may just be mine, right? But then I also have an idea that like I figured I'm not going to share with the public because this one may be able to go public one day. I don't know. We'll see. And so kind of the idea is that these are all mine, but they're all being created in a way that if I need to have them be a prototype one day, that they will also exist as a prototype one day. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know if any of you guys would be interested in this. And so I figured I wanted to show you my supplies, you guys, so you know how I do it. Because you guys may want to do it. And the reason why I was like, I'm going to make oracle cards is because recently I haven't been like a big fan of the decks that have been coming out. And so I thought, well, I'll make one kind of in my own style. And so what I've been using is stickers and then journal paper. So for example, I have this sticker book. And then I'll open it to a page so you guys can get an idea of the vibe. And like this is the vibe of the sticker book. And so that is how I'm creating my collages. And this is another sticker book I have, and like that's the vibe. So this is that book. These books, by the way, are really expensive. I also have this sticker book. It's a smaller sticker book. But these are there are some magical ones in here. We've got like some astrology ones in here. And so what I was thinking about doing was making just one random oracle deck that had like sort of vintage vibe going on. I wanted to do like an astrology deck. And then I also wanted to honestly just use all of this stuff because I spent a lot of money. I'm not going to even hold you on this. I have this pill and stick tape. And this is the laminating tape. This is that big outer ring of plastic. And the reason why I have to do peel and stick as opposed to using a laminating machine is because when you're doing it in collage style, you're like gluing paper on top of paper on top of paper, and it makes it thick. And so a laminator just doesn't do a good job at it. I have to do everything by hand. One thing, or more things that I'm using is like cardstock. So I found this cardstock. Mystical Magic at a Joann's. By the way, is Joann's going out of business? Because her shelves looked worrisome, okay? I also got this one, this cardstock book too. And so what I'm doing with these cardstocks, I'm making them the back of the cards. This cardstock has really cool ones in it. Like That one's pretty cool. I like that. That one's pretty cool. I like that. And it's got foil. I also have like more sticker books of mushrooms. This was $5. I don't know if I'm ever actually going to use that one. One thing I've realized is I actually quite hate mushrooms. I mean, I like to eat them, but in terms of like aesthetic, I also got these like stationery books, these paper books. And it's just like for junk journaling, people that like to junk journal. And you can use that. And I've been using these as part of the aesthetic too. I've been using this for like the vintage aesthetic that I've got going on. And then in terms of like words and how I'm getting words on the paper, I have some stickers that have words on it, but then I realize that these aren't all that helpful sometimes because they're like from China. And it's like the Chinese version of what they think an English speaker would say. I also have, take me back, I've got my glitter glue, which there was a sale, by the way, in Joann's. And I was really excited about that. My metallic markers. And then I've got, because I'm lazy and I don't want to sharpen my own pencils, I've got twistable, what are these? Colored pencils. So I've been using these and then markers. And then I got glue. And then I also have like these are supposed to be like little books with sayings in them. And again, I've gone through all the books. I thought they would be such a good idea, but again, they're made of China. And so it's like the Chinese idea of what they think an English speaker would actually say, and it's just not working out for me. We also have glitter cardstock. Look at that. Glitter. And was this necessary? No. But did I have to have it? Also, no. But I love it. I bought some index card because I initially thought that I was going to use this size for making oracle cards, and they were like $1 a pack. But then I realized I think that they're too small for like a collage style. I don't like this feeling in my hand. I actually like big cards, especially when there's like a lot of imagery on them, because I want to be able to see. I don't want to be, doing this thing, So I decided against that. And then I've spent probably, honestly, more money than necessary on buying like specialty cut cards, cardstock that's like this. So it's like big and it's rounded, because one thing I don't like about the index cards is that the rounds are pointy and they hurt. But then what I ended up doing anyway was buying a round cutter thingy. A round cutter thingy? A corner cutter. There you can buy like corner cutters that would round off the corners. But I didn't know that in the beginning, so here we are. Got my rubber glue. I didn't know that the kids were still sniffing this because I got ID'd to buy this. I didn't know people were still huffing. So let's get into it. I want to make a card with you guys, but I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to go with the vintage. I'm going to keep doing a vintage because I was literally just trying to think, do I want to do vintage or do I want to switch and start working on a different deck? The problem is if I start working on different decks and I don't finish this deck, I'll never finish this deck. Anyway, so how do you make oracle cards? Honestly, I really like doing oracle cards because they follow no rules. Tarot cards follow rules. Oracle cards don't follow rules. Oracle cards are created by the person. It's what inspires you. It's what you want to say. It's how you want it to look. It doesn't follow rules. And even when it comes to how many cards should be in an oracle card deck, honestly, it's up to you. I've seen oracle decks have 30. I've seen some have 60. I guess if you're making your own, the amount is when you get tired and you choose to stop, right? These have been really fun. These are like Post-it notes that you scrape, and behind them is revealed, it's like rainbow or silver foil. It's super cool. I don't know whose idea was that, but kudos. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be working with. I'm going to figure it out. So when I'm doing cards, I don't know what I'm doing prior to doing it. I just kind of move with the heart, I guess. But I found this really cool sticker that's in this book called, what is it? Arcana, a Sticker Gallery. This book from Sticker Studio. I thought it was really pretty. So I thought, oh, okay, well, maybe I can do something along the lines of like when life gives you lemons. But I still have to figure out how to dress the rest of the card. So what I have here is cardstock, and I'm just gonna I need one if my nails would cooperate with me. So I'm gonna use this cardstock. It's big. I think this one is, what does it say? It doesn't tell. I think this is a 5x4, a 4x6. I think it's pretty big. And actually, it's bigger than what other people would like to use. A lot of people don't like to have cards that size in their hand. But I like to see what I'm doing, you know? And then just to give you an idea of where my mind was at. So I'm going to use this piece of paper as the back. This is going to be the back of the card only because it's yellow and I thought it matches lemons. I just thought it was cute. I don't know. And then this will be in the front because it's lemons. So I'm just going to run with that theme. This will be in the back. It'll go on the back of the card like that. The reason for that is because so I know whether or not it's a front or back. So the butterflies on the backs ironically have no meaning other than letting me know the orientation. So I want to put this on the front though. I thought this piece of paper was super pretty because it's got a vintage look, and I thought that it would be good for just, I don't know, filling up empty space if I have it. I've got this lace that I don't know if I'm going to use. And then I've got some saying here. What does it say? It says, man, what does that say? What you meet is God's will and what you have is luck. Child, I don't really know what that means. Again, it's one of those Chinese sayings, but it fits the aesthetic. So, you know. Then I got, what is this called? A doily. I thought would be cute for vintage. And what I thought I would do is take this sticker and then maybe do this in the middle of it or something. So let's do the back first. I think that'll be easier. So we're going to take the cardstock and literally we're just going to do this. I do really enjoy doing this, the arts and crafts of it all, because when do we ever get to do arts and crafts stuff? Now, I do really like the leaf. I want a lot of the yellow. I'm hoping that it's straight. So I'm going to flip it over. And then it's not. It's crooked. So I'm going to do one of these maneuvers. Okay. That way the image is on there straight. What do you guys think? You think that looks, you know what? Committed. And then that's the back. Oh, Lord, it's crooked. It's real crooked. I've really messed this up. Okay. And so what we'll do now is take some scissors and cut around it. Okay, so this is now the back of the card. And then we're going to take this butterfly and we're going to add the butterfly. We're going to add the Why did nobody tell me my board was upside down? That's so annoying. Like, you're supposed to be looking out. Jesus Christ. That is straight, right? Is the 4 in the middle? No, I feel like it's over here somewhere. God, you guys should not see me struggle this much. Oh, whatever. It's just not that serious. It's just not that serious. And she's crooked. No. Can you come up without tearing? She can't. All right. It's committed. Yay. So with the front, I'm just going to figure out a collage thing. That's all. How would it look if I took this out and I did this? And then I did this and I cut this. And then if I cut it as a strip, right? I can cut it as a strip. And then I can do this. Okay, I got it. So we're going to take this. And we're going to cut her. And then this white space can be covered up by this. Right? So it's a collage. And then we may not have room for this. Not if we put that big ass lemon in there. Look at that lemon. And we're gonna put it up here. What do you think? Here? Here? I could use this to cover. What do you think? Here? Somebody help me. Let's do up here. So I can still use this. We're gonna do up here. We're just gonna commit. That way I can still use this here. Why do I feel like somebody's yelling at me like, no, stick it there? I just gave somebody PTSD. There we go. That covers up the white space and it makes it collagey. Isn't that cute? I don't really see too much of a purpose for these anymore because they don't fit. I mean, we could use this. This is just pretty. And if we do this, it'll cover up this seam. Let's not think too hard. I can't get anything open with these nails. You guys like my nails, by the way? I do them myself. So I always have to stop and show people that, like, look at the job I did. I learned how to do them during the pandemic because when everything closed down, I still had acrylics on. And I was like, crap, and I had to learn how to take them off. No, I've messed it up. Okay. Ugh. Where's the top of the rose? Is it this way? Do you think this is the top? Or is this the top? Or is this the top? Does anyone else see a vagina? I kind of see a vagina. And then, do we want to use this? Is this too much? Is this aggressive? It's kind of aggressive. So we got this. And then I want to use some glitter. What color do you think I should use? If we're doing lemons, should I just go like really obvious and do this one? Should I do this one or is this one too Christmassy? What do you think? There's just like this Aurora one here. Should I do this one and this one? Am I breathing into the mic? I've never been this close before. I sound like a... Okay. Should I outline the sticker or the lemon itself? Ooh. This... Ew. Why? Why did it do that? Actually, I don't think I've used these since grade school. I don't actually know like how much glitter is in this. There it is. Okay. Okay, I needed to bust one out first. Does anyone know how long this shit takes to dry? It only just occurred to me that like I didn't think that through. All right, let's do green for the leaves. For the leaves, darling, for the leaves. While I'm doing this, I am waiting for my other YouTube video to upload. Did you guys know that uploading a YouTube video oftentimes takes a minimum of 1 hour? Did you know that? I bet you didn't. Which makes it really difficult to upload frequently and often. And if you're uploading during peak times when a lot of creators are trying to upload, it slows down the processing time. So for all the creators that are like out there who are like doing it all the time, like kudos. Like I have so many video ideas just banked and like just ready to go, but because of the amount of time, I'm like, oh god, an hour? Now let's get the jizz out. You know what? I shouldn't be. God, what is wrong? Wow. Is it because I said a bad word? Because I don't take no's very gracefully. Do it anyway. Yeah, that's right, Crayola. You thought you had me, huh? Oh God, maybe you do have me. Okay, now, that's hideous. I don't know how I'm gonna... But we move. We move anyway. And I want to call it, I'm thinking, Basket of Lemons. Is that like highly unoriginal? Now, these are the really cool things that I was trying to tell you about. Like, it's like foil, right? But it sucks because you can't use a regular pen. I got to use like a stick. And then if you mess it up, then you got to do it again. B. Oh man, I messed up my B already. I don't know if it'll fit. Did I spell baskets right? But I don't know what a message should be. Should I chat GPT it? Do you think Alexa will know? Alexa, give me a saying for basket of lemons.
From Topper.com. There are more lemons in the basket than there are oranges.
Oh, that's it? Oh, okay, well. While I figure that out, this is the vision. is that it'll go here. Right? It'll go here. And then for these little white spaces, you can always take, like, you can reuse the strips that you have that you trimmed off. And then you just trim it. And then you just put it on the edge. Boom, boom. And then it covers up the white space. I just need to know something for Basket of Lemons. Fortunately, I've got time because my lemon needs to dry. But that will be a card. Basket of Lemons of something. And then that's the back. And then we will self-laminate. I can't really show you how the lamination works now on account of the fact that, I mean, it's still wet. And we need a little bit of drying time. Oh, God, no. Oh, damn. Can we use any of these stickers? That is so cute. Be savage, not average. Wishing you all you're wishing for. That's so cute. Looking on the bright side. Part of the issue is that I don't yet know the message about the lemons. I just know that there will be a message about the lemons. This one's more love focused. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I hope no one's yelling at me. Mr. Crane, but that one. But that one. You don't see that Mr. Crane, but that one. And then that's it, you guys. That's all, folks. That's all, folks. The message, Basket of Lemons, and whatever I come up with will go here, and then it'll do the self-laminator, and that'll be a card. So, yep. Anyway, I don't really know how to end a arts and crafts video. This was beyond me. So I guess I'm just gonna, like, go? You know? If you liked it, a subscribe would be wonderful. Bye.